In many developing countries, there's a silent crisis brewing. It's a crisis that often goes unnoticed amidst the hustle and bustle of daily life. As people go about their routines, shopping for food and interacting with vendors, an underlying issue is steadily growing. It's a crisis that affects people of all ages, from the elderly to the very young. Families walk through these markets often unaware of the long-term consequences of their dietary choices. The vibrant scenes of children playing and families enjoying meals mask a deeper problem, but its impact on children is particularly alarming. Young minds and bodies are being shaped by what they consume, and unfortunately, many of these choices are far from healthy. The allure of brightly packaged snacks and sugary treats is hard to resist, especially for the young. This crisis is the rise of unhealthy eating habits. Markets are filled with a mix of fresh produce and processed foods, but the latter often takes precedence due to its convenience and aggressive marketing. The easy availability of junk food is reshaping dietary patterns. What we eat shapes our health, our well-being, and our future. Nutritious food is essential for growth, development, and overall health. Families that prioritize healthy meals are investing in their future, but this is not always an easy choice. Yet for millions around the world, access to nutritious food remains a distant dream. In many areas, fresh produce is either too expensive or simply unavailable. This scarcity forces people to turn to cheaper, less nutritious options, perpetuating a cycle of poor health. The global food system, while abundant, often fails to nourish those who need it most. Food waste is rampant, and yet many go hungry or are malnourished. The disparity between abundance and access is stark and troubling. This is especially true in developing countries, where a complex interplay of factors contributes to poor dietary choices. Economic constraints, lack of education about nutrition, and the overwhelming presence of processed foods all play a role. From poverty and limited access to fresh foods to the aggressive marketing of processed snacks, the challenges are multifaceted. Addressing this crisis requires a multifaceted approach involving policy changes, education, and community support to promote healthier eating habits and ensure that nutritious food is accessible to all. One of the most striking aspects of this crisis is the double burden of malnutrition. This term refers to the coexistence of undernutrition and obesity within the same population, community, or even household. It's a phenomenon that highlights the complex and multifaceted nature of malnutrition in today's world. This means that undernutrition and obesity often coexist within the same communities, creating a paradoxical situation where some individuals suffer from a lack of essential nutrients while others consume an excess of unhealthy foods. This duality is particularly evident in low and middle-income countries, where economic and social changes have led to shifts in dietary patterns and lifestyle. And even within the same households, it's not uncommon to see families where one child is undernourished, struggling to get enough to eat, while another is overweight, consuming too many calories from processed and sugary foods. This stark contrast within a single family underscores the complexity of addressing malnutrition. On one hand, we see children who are stunted and wasted, their bodies deprived of essential nutrients. These children often face severe health issues, including weakened immune systems, developmental delays, and increased susceptibility to diseases. The lack of proper nutrition during critical growth periods can have long-lasting effects on their physical and cognitive development. On the other hand, we see a growing number of children who are overweight or obese, their diets heavy in processed foods and sugary drinks. These children are at risk of developing chronic health conditions such as diabetes, heart disease, and hypertension at a young age. The prevalence of obesity in children is a concerning trend that reflects broader issues related to food availability, marketing, and lifestyle choices. This paradox is a stark reminder that malnutrition is not just about getting enough calories, it's about the quality of those calories and the balance of nutrients they provide. A diet high in calories but low in essential nutrients can be just as harmful as one that doesn't provide enough food. The challenge lies in ensuring that people have access to a variety of healthy foods that meet their nutritional needs. It's about getting the right calories from a balanced and diverse diet. This means incorporating a wide range of foods, including fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins, while limiting the intake of processed and sugary foods. Education and awareness are key components in promoting healthy eating habits and preventing both undernutrition and obesity. The double burden of malnutrition has serious consequences for individuals and for societies. It affects people's ability to learn, work, and thrive, leading to a cycle of poor health and reduced economic productivity. Addressing this issue requires a comprehensive approach that includes improving food systems, enhancing healthcare, and promoting healthy lifestyles, leading to a vicious cycle of poor health and lost potential. Breaking this cycle involves coordinated efforts from governments, communities, and individuals to create environments that support healthy choices and provide access to nutritious foods for all. Only then can we hope to overcome the double burden of malnutrition and build a healthier future for the next generation. Poverty is one of the most significant drivers of unhealthy eating habits. For many families in developing countries, putting food on the table is a daily struggle. Fresh produce, while essential for a healthy diet, can be expensive and perishable. In contrast, processed foods are often cheaper, more readily available, and have a longer shelf life. This economic reality forces many families to make difficult choices, often sacrificing nutritional value for affordability. The result is a diet that's high in calories but low in essential nutrients, contributing to both undernutrition and obesity. The rise of unhealthy eating habits is also fueled by the aggressive marketing of processed foods, sugary drinks, and fast food. These products are often heavily promoted in developing countries, targeting children and adolescents with persuasive advertising and attractive packaging. The allure of these products is undeniable, especially in communities where traditional diets are being eroded by globalization and urbanization. The result is a shift away from fresh, whole foods towards processed snacks and sugary drinks, setting the stage for a lifetime of unhealthy eating habits. Section 5. A lack of knowledge. In many developing countries, there's a lack of knowledge about nutrition and the importance of a balanced diet. This lack of knowledge often stems from limited access to education and resources. Many communities do not have the means to learn about the nutritional value of different foods or how to prepare balanced meals. This gap in knowledge can lead to a variety of health issues, including malnutrition and obesity. This is compounded by cultural beliefs and practices that may promote unhealthy eating habits. Traditional meals, while rich in cultural significance, may not always meet the nutritional needs of the community. For instance, some traditional diets may be high in carbohydrates and fats but low in essential vitamins and minerals. Additionally, cultural festivals and celebrations often involve large quantities of food, which can encourage overeating. For example, in some cultures, being overweight is seen as a sign of prosperity, leading to overfeeding of children. This belief can result in children consuming more food than they need, which can lead to obesity and related health problems such as diabetes and heart disease. It's important to address these cultural perceptions and educate communities about the health risks associated with overfeeding and poor nutrition. Addressing this knowledge gap is crucial. Community health programs and educational workshops can play a significant role in spreading awareness about the importance of a balanced diet. These programs can provide valuable information on how to incorporate a variety of foods into daily meals, ensuring that individuals get the necessary nutrients for a healthy life. We need to empower individuals and communities with the information and skills they need to make healthy choices. This includes teaching people how to read food labels, understand portion sizes, and prepare nutritious meals using locally available ingredients. By equipping communities with this knowledge, we can help them make informed decisions about their diet and overall health. This includes education on basic nutrition, cooking skills, and, the importance of reading food labels. Understanding food labels can help individuals make healthier choices by identifying the nutritional content of different foods. Cooking skills are also essential, as they enable people to prepare balanced meals at home. By focusing on these areas, we can bridge the knowledge gap and promote better health outcomes in developing countries. Section 6. Impact on children. The impact of unhealthy eating habits on children is particularly concerning. Children are especially vulnerable to the negative effects of malnutrition, both in the short and long term. Undernutrition in early childhood can lead to stunting, impaired cognitive development, and weakened immune systems. On the other hand, obesity increases the risk of chronic diseases such as heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and certain types of cancer. These conditions, once rare in children, are now increasingly common, casting a shadow over their future health and well-being. Section 7. Promoting healthy choices. Breaking the cycle of unhealthy eating habits requires a multi-pronged approach. Governments, communities, and individuals all have a role to play in creating a food environment that supports healthy choices. One crucial step is to make healthy foods more accessible and affordable. This can be achieved through initiatives such as community gardens, farmers markets, and subsidies for fruits and vegetables. Section 8. Sustainable solutions. Another important step is to promote sustainable agriculture practices that support local food systems. By empowering smallholder farmers and encouraging the production of diverse and nutritious crops, we can create a more resilient and equitable food system. We also need to address the marketing of unhealthy foods to children. This includes restricting advertising, implementing clear and understandable food labels, and promoting media literacy to help children and parents make informed choices. Section 9. A call to action. The rise of unhealthy eating habits in developing countries is a complex challenge, but it's not insurmountable. By addressing the root causes of this crisis and working together to create a healthier food environment, we can ensure that all children have the opportunity to grow and thrive. Let us work together to create a world where nutritious food is not a privilege, but a right enjoyed by all. Let us empower future generations to make healthy choices and build a brighter, healthier future for all.